Hey, babies, what's going on with you? It's Wednesday night, and the time is right for Raw Talk Live.
Yay, oh yay, 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 yay. No, I'm not perfect, no. I made my mistakes, no.
Well, good evening, and how do you do? It's time for Raw Talk Live. Girlfriend Peggy, good evening. How are you tonight, Queen?
I am beautiful. I am wonderful and fabulous. How are you?
I'm all
Beautiful.
of that too. Ditto. What she said.
Okay. Yes, you looking beautiful. The hair is flowing and waved out and looking sexy and pretty.
Now, thank you, honey. That's so sweet of you to say. You know, I do my best.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well, listen, you are looking like royalty tonight.
Thank you.
Royalty tonight. And you know, the thing that we always do at the beginning of the show is try to figure out what girlfriend Peggy used as her head wrap for the evening. And this one, you really you took it there tonight. It is, the colors are stunning. It is elegant, it is regal, it is royal, it is fabulous. And so we see this beautiful piece of material. We don't know if it's a curtain, a tablecloth, a table runner, a bed sheet, a dress, a skirt. Have I hit anything that it might be yet? Am I there yet? Am I close at all?
You close. Yeah,
Did
you
I
are.
did I say it? Did I get
No,
it right? I didn't get it right. All of those things I didn't get it right. Is it a
no,
shower curtain?
no.
Oh.
But you can kind of see a little bit of it hanging up there. That's another one. I have two of them. You
So it's
see,
a
I got it up
scarf.
there as a balance.
Uh-huh. It's oh,
I
see
think I
there,
just
talking
feel
too
the
much.
bees.
You
I
said
think I
it.
just,
So
I,
it's a balance for a window covering.
yeah, you could use it. It's large enough for a valance for a window, but it's a large lights. It could be a scarf, but it's just extra large that you can wrap it like over a bikini or a bathing
Okay.
suit cover up, or you could use it as a valance. And in this case, I used it as a head wrap because I like the colors in it. They were vibrant, the rustic look with the turquoise and the tan. I like the colors. The colors
It
were
is
beautiful,
just
were
stunning.
fabulous.
It
Yeah,
is
so
stunning. And so then you complimented it, of course, as you always do, with a piece of jewelry.
yeah, just a light piece of jewelry, which is a little necklace that's going in the V up here.
Yes, yes, to
Hmm.
add some bling because there
Yes,
must be bling. Period.
yes, just a little
Well,
touch.
it is beautiful. Say hello to Chicago. He's in the building. Thank you, baby.
Chicago, engine number 9. Love Chicago. Hey, my brother.
Yes, yes. We
We,
love him.
we go way back.
Yes,
Chicago
we
and
do.
the crew of us. We go way back.
Yep. So it's that's good. And so tonight we're going to be talking about dating and money, and asking the ladies, do you give or loan money to men who you are just dating? And hi, hey, Christella. Hi,
Christella Marie! Oh my
Christella.
gosh! Hey, beautiful! What a surprise! Surprise!
What
Surprise!
a pleasant
Surprise!
surprise. Listen, we are
Yes,
always excited to see friends and family of Raw Talk in the
yes.
virtual building
Oh,
with
that was
us.
so
We
sweet. That was
appreciate
very
you.
nice.
Yes, for taking the time out. It's been a while, girl, and we're happy to see you. That is wonderful.
Yes.
Oh, Chicago says his birthday is tomorrow.
Ooh, well, happy birthday, King.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Yes.
birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday to
you.
ya.
Yeah.
Happy
You need some
birthday.
birthday love tomorrow. We
Yeah,
gonna
he
send you
said,
some love today. Now
yeah,
somebody else you got to work that out with tomorrow.
yeah. We'll give you some love on Facebook. um, Thank you for the smooches, Christella. So yeah,
Yes.
we're talking about money. When you're dating, do you ask uh, she got love for you, Chicago. There goes some love
Yes.
for you
There's some love. Yes.
From Christella. But yeah, so when you're dating, somebody and they go, hey, I'm in a tight right now. I need a little loan, or can you give me some money, or that type of thing. As a woman, is that something that you're open to doing? Do you mind? Do you have some rules about that? So we'll be talking about that. And then, of course, we've got to do the follow up tonight on what we're calling Sandwich Gate. If you were with us last week, you know that Peggy and I were talking about one of our all time, the most favorite sandwich ever, and the favorite and our favorite sandwich location. And we know that, business, there's a lot of people out there making sandwiches, but as far as we're concerned, Jersey Mike's is number one, hands down. Jersey Mike's with a bullet, baby. Yes,
They
it
are the
is.
original OGs in my book. They
Yes,
got it going on always.
always,
Always. Maybe a little
always.
slip up here and there, but for the most part,
Well,
mm,
we've had Jersey Mike's, all over Central Florida, and even in Atlanta.
Atlanta.
So, and I've had Jersey Mike's from from this area now where I am in Georgia. Listen, it is good, 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 good. However, like Peggy says, sometimes a little something can happen when you're serving that many customers constantly all the time. Stuff happens.
Yeah,
Oh,
stuff happens. Sometimes you can make a mistake. You can slip up. Or you can not pay attention to the little details. And it does make a difference to that particular customer that you're serving. Because, like I said, if they are regular and they know what they really like, they know when something is missing or lacking or not there. They know it. And
yes.
so I think that's what happened last week. I got my sandwich home and opened it up. And to my surprise, I was kind of real disappointed. And
Well,
so,
first of all, it didn't have all of the meats in there that it's supposed to have,
well,
because
I
we
think
do the number
well, if it
13.
had it in there, like I said, I know how many I counted on my end piece, and I like the very beginning to be as good as the last bite. And all through and through the sandwich. But when I opened up the tail end of the sandwich, I only counted four little flat pieces of meat. They weren't floured like they were supposed to be, overlapping and kind of crumpled up there
Okay.
together.
Yeah, explain that, because we didn't know before you had to call corporate what that was. But we always talk about how much we like their sandwiches, because the meat is cut fresh in front of you.
Right. And
Okay.
and
And
it's the way
and
they
then
layer it.
and it's
Yes.
the way they layer it. They do it in a kind of ruffled kind of way. They don't just lay it out flat on the
Flat.
sandwich.
Right.
And so we found out that that's called what?
Flouring. It's called flouring. You flour the sandwich that way. You make a flour out of each piece of meat as you lay it, so they kind of overlap each other, and it just kind of buffs it up and just give it that real nice fluffy look and feel. And it makes a difference because, like I said, I knew right away when I opened the bread that the meat was laying all down. All of them was laid down flat. There was no ruffles, no flouring, no nothing. I know it come with 5 meats for that number 13. If you look at my bag, you'll see a number 13 on here. That's my favorite. It's what I always get.
Me too.
Also, we get the big kahuna and a number
Okay,
8.
your
So we
boyfriend
kind of
gets the
go
big
back and
kahuna.
forth. Yeah, the big kahuna.
Mhm.
And Mike Randolph say he loved Jersey Mike's too. Who
Yeah.
doesn't love Jersey Mike's? Come on now, Jersey. I'm telling you, who don't like Jersey Mike's?
Hmm.
And so, like I said, when I called in, I had the manager. She was took it personal, I feel. And I was like, hey, there's no reason to take it personal. I'm just trying to let you understand and know that I know what I'm talking about when it comes to my sandwich. And even though you feel like you're an expert at sandwich making and you've made so many that night, there is a possibility there was some slack or some lackness in it, but it was the way that you handled the situation that it's the principle of the matter that kind of
Right.
upset me, that
Yes.
prompted me to call corporate. And so graciously, the grand ambassador of Jersey Mike's didn't hesitate to get on the phone and call me back and apologize. And he made everything right and told me how the situation should have been handled. And he even did a impromptu visit the next day with the young lady and let her listen to my recording and had some conversations with her. And it's basic training. I think it was a lack of training, and maybe she was new in the position. Maybe she had a rough day. Like I said, I didn't take that personal because I felt like even when she was taking my order, she wasn't really listening to my details really, really well. But I said, hey, well, maybe she having a rough day or whatever. But it was the way that it was handled at the end of the day. It was not proper
No,
at all.
because she hung up on you, didn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah. Before, yeah, she after I said that, expressed to her that I could see clear through, and it was not extra onions on there like I asked, and the lettuce was really thin and things like that. She kind of got upset and said
And
she was
there was
one that
no
made
extra, there was no extra tomatoes for you either. You
not
had
enough
asked.
like I like. Yeah, I kind of like them double layer, all the way up and all the way back down again. But and extra onions. I like a lot of onions on it too. A lot of onions. And I saw three little onions on the tail end. And like I said, I just wasn't happy with the sandwich.
No, and the sandwich costs like $16. So
Yeah,
it ain't no punk sandwich.
it's not. It's not for the
It's
weak at
just
heart. Come
real.
on out your pocket, get ready to spend that extra dollar because it's worth it. It's well worth the spend and the drive.
Yes,
So,
it
like I
is.
say, I got to take a good drive to come out of Point Siena to go over to the store that I visit the most, the Celebration.
Yeah, you
Toll
say
roads and
it takes
everything
about
down
40
there and back.
minutes for you.
Hmm?
You say it takes about 40 minutes for you to get there?
Yeah, good 35, 40 minutes. Depends on what type of traffic you're moving in. Oh, somebody said they never heard of Jersey Mike's. Oh my God.
That was
They missing.
Chicago. You
Oh,
got
that's
to
Chicago? Chicago, you better get hip. You better look them up.
yeah, and
Google them.
I don't know Chicago. I don't know where you are now, but you can Google and see where it is
The
close
nearest one
in
to
your
you. I'm
the
sure there's
nearest
one
one
close
to
by.
you.
He's in Florida. Hmm.
We think you really love it.
Oh, I know he
Everybody, a
will.
lot of people last week was saying that number 13 was it for them. Some people mentioned other ones that they like, but
Yeah.
we just love it. It's the original Italian. I get it on the rosemary Parmesan bread,
Great.
baby, honey child. And there's nothing in this world like the oil and vinegar. There's something about their dressing.
Look at this sandwich. I mean, it's dripping. It's packed. It's full of everything. You got plenty of lettuce on there. The meat was put on there correctly. It's piled high. Plenty of onions. I got my sauce close by somewhere because I didn't want to put the sauce on it to kind
Oh,
of diminish it a little bit.
you didn't
My
want the
oil and my
oil and
vinegar.
vinegar.
My oil and
Mhm.
vinegar, right? So I got my oil and vinegar right here, and you just pour it on there, and it's drip, 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 dripping. It's just whew, these
All
ingredients.
right.
It does it.
Chicago says he's in Pensacola. Well, I
Look
certainly
them
hope
up.
they have a
Google
Jersey
them.
Mike.
Yeah, we can't find it for you right now, but Google them. They will. The nearest one to you will come up. I promise you. And so
Mhm.
I have my sandwich here, and I'm gonna take a little quick bite of it because I am hungry still, very hungry. Hungry.
I don't know. I have to be in private when I eat a Jersey Mike sandwich
Oh, girl, I ain't
because
thinking
I
about
have to
private
hold
yet
on to
now.
that thing. I really don't want to have on a bra when I'm eating it. That's how
Yeah, yeah. You
that's
probably
my
need a
thing.
bib in front of you too. You
You
need a
kind of need
bib
a
right
bit
in front of
because
you.
once
So
you
when
bite
you
it, because
look
it
at that,
is
look at
like,
that, Mike. Look, Mike, Chicago.
but
Mm,
listen, it
mm,
ain't nothing to play with. It ain't
mm,
nothing but the truth. I'm gonna tell you that right
mm,
now.
mm, 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 mm. Mm-mm.
Help me somebody.
Mm-mm.
Yes. So what
Nothing like
happened
it.
is nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
Nothing
It's
like it.
delicious.
It is
And
delicious.
so we were upset when we had to say anything about them other than how fabulous they are, because every location I've ever been in was wonderful. The people were happy. They did
Mm-hmm.
what I asked them to do, insofar as dressing my sandwich, and they were pleasant. It's all good. Plus, you earn points and you can eventually get a free sandwich. And so that's
Yes.
exciting to me too.
Yes, it is. It's really exciting because the points add up very quickly. I mean,
Yes,
before you know it, you three visits or so. If you buying three sandwiches, two sandwiches at a time, your fifth visit, maybe your sixth visit, you up for a free sandwich,
yep. And
and
that's a good
that's
thing.
fabulous.
And that's a good thing. So
Mm-hmm.
we want to shout out the ambassador.
Don Price, the ambassador for Jersey Mike Sub, he was fabulous. He said he was going to be a friend of the show, and he knows you, girlfriend. He knows you from way back in the day.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
he
I found
asked about
out.
you. He said, "Is that D Miss B?" Oh yeah, that's D Miss B, baby. That's us.
He's from Jim Phillips show. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
So
Those were what you call the good old days.
yes, definitely want to thank him for just jumping in with two hands and 2 feet and being so gracious and loving and just professional. And that's all you ask for is for
Just
somebody to be fair and be professional about what it is that you do. And
yeah.
he was definitely professional, kind-hearted, and generous, and he's the right person for the grand ambassador. But I told him if he decided to leave that position anytime soon, put my name on the list. Keep
Nominate
me in mind.
girlfriend Peggy for
Yes,
sure. For sure, because
definitely.
she has been an advocate for Jersey Mike's for a long time. Anybody who'll stand still and listen or buy a sandwich, she's gonna tell you that's what you need to get for sure. So that's a good thing. And just a note for customer service: when a customer calls you, the first thing you do is say, I apologize. That the
I'm
sandwich
so
wasn't made
sorry.
to your
Yes.
liking, and here's what I can do for you. And most places have a record where they say, "Well, I'll write your name down, and when you come in the next time, your next sandwich is complimentary," and you just apologize for it and keep it moving.
Don took it a step further. He said what she should have done was offer to make it right that night. Hey, we can have a sandwich sent out to you. Because to me, I was like, save my sandwich and bring it in tomorrow, and you give me another one, and I'm hungry and I'm ready to go on air and talk about my sandwich tonight, and you telling me I need to save my sandwich while everybody else in the house eat their Jersey Mikes, and I got to sit around there and look at them like cross-eyed and crazy. That wasn't going to happen. Like I
No,
said, even though it wasn't exactly to my liking, you best believe it was darn show good, and it was edible. Like I said,
right.
I didn't say something was in the sandwich that wasn't that I couldn't eat. I just said it wasn't to my standards. But honey,
She
she was
made up for
talking
it tonight, didn't she?
she was talking fighting words then when she told me to say that sandwich and bring it back tomorrow in order.
Well, to say, "Oh, girl, have you lost your ever loving mind?"
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Are
Let me
you
tell you,
kidding me?
when I went in tonight, the service was on point. The service was on point. Everybody was polite. The gentleman floured that sandwich just perfectly. He put my mayonnaise and mustard on my seasonings on both sides of the bread, and the other girl did as well. And they did. And I asked her for. She put on the onions. I said, "Could I get a little bit more?" She gave me no problem, and it was flowing. It was great. It was awesome. I really don't have any complaints about them. So they definitely redeemed themselves.
Excellent. Excellent. And that's a good word. That's a good word. So
Mhm.
with that, we say thank you, Jersey Mikes, for your prompt attention to
Yes.
our crises call. And
I,
thank you so much, Mr. Don Price.
and then we paired them up with not such a bad subject this week.
Yes, yes.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes, you got a better subject this week. So, and of course, what we're talking about is money. Ain't a doggone thing funny. You gotta have some money. But when you're dating, when you're in a dating circumstance, is for a woman, is loaning or giving a man money something that you want to do? And we'll get to that topic right after this.
Let me tell y'all something. You talking to a woman that pay all her own bills, drive a little hoopty outside with no car note on it to get me from A to B. I got my own fake Louis Vuitton bag with my own $40 in it, sir. I don't need to ask you for it. I got an air fryer, white toenail polish. I got my homegirl Netflix and Disney Plus passwords. Need I say more? Sir, you gonna have to talk to me nice. You Negroes don't deserve me. No, I'm just playing. But for real though, I'm not gonna allow you to give me bare minimum when all I want is time. No ma'am. I don't know what's going on with you ladies letting these men talk to y'all any type of way, disrespect you, call y'all out your name, go upside your head all for a designer bag. Girl, if I got a date inside my tax bracket to put some respect on my name, baby, I will. I ain't gonna be in this tax bracket forever. Stop trying to live like these people on the internet. You see that microwave back there? Yeah, it's sitting on the counter. You see that white refrigerator? It still keep all my food cold, baby. Come on out.
So girlfriend obviously ain't loaning nobody no money no time soon at all for nothing.
Sound like she ain't asking for none either.
Yeah, I ain't asking for none. And I ain't giving out none. Chicago says he would never borrow money from a woman. He said, I just wouldn't feel comfortable as a real man.
I wonder how many agree with what he just said.
Yeah,
a lot of men feel like it's okay, like it's no big deal. Hey, I'll give you, you should be able to give me. Well, that's got a little bit of truth to it, but like I say, that kind of come with time. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I'm not for taking care of a man for sure. And when it comes to giving money, I'm not with that either. But if you get in a little loop, a little bind, something around $100, I may be good for it. I can, fill you in or whatever. But I want my money back.
Soon.
It's a loan. It's a short-term loan.
It's a short-term loan.
It's a short-term loan. And I
how
can
many
trust you for
days
that.
it's going to be. When can I expect my money back? And and hopefully he would have somebody else, a father, brother, cousin, best friend, some other male that you can borrow from without having to come to me. Want to say shout out to my sister Sinitra in the building. Hey girl, thanks for tagging everybody. She is she working overtime on bringing them in. Bring them in. We appreciate that. And if you're on YouTube, please make sure that you subscribe, like, comment. Of course, you're going to comment, share, all of that good stuff. I don't see anybody on YouTube tonight. Everybody's on Facebook, Facebook tonight, and that's cool. We're happy about that too. However you want to come in is all right with us. Yeah. So ladies, let us know, what do you think about a man asking to borrow money from you or wanting you to loan him money? I'm gonna tell you, when I was in college and was first dating my husband, the man who eventually became my husband, we didn't have a lot of money. We didn't have any money really to speak of. And something happened, and I think he needed something as simple as $5. And girl, I was like this. I was holding on to my purse like this, like
just clutching your pearls, girl.
I said, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, but you're going back 20, 25 years.
Oh, longer than that. Hey, I was with him 32. I've been going from him, 10 or 12. So no, it was a long time ago. This was the late 1970s. I'm telling my age.
40 years, yeah.
Yeah, it's 100 years ago. But that's how I was. That was my mindset. That was my mindset. I don't know. I don't know what. Hey, yes, thanks for joining, everybody. We appreciate all those who were invited by Sinitra for coming in.
Price.
Oh,
Look who's
hi, Dawn Price from Jersey Mike's.
yes. Um,
Yes, yes. Please let them know. They knocked it out of the park tonight. They did a
yes,
great
they
job.
did. They knocked it out of the park. Everybody was very polite, nice, and sweet. I love it. Very good. They did a
Very
great job.
good.
Yes, they
Yes.
did.
And so,
I'm
you,
so
you know,
happy you
Dawn,
said hello.
yes, I'm so happy you said hello. You stop on by anytime, just anytime. And
Yes. Please share.
yes, like, share, comment, subscribe, everything. Thank you, Dawn. That's
Thank you.
wonderful. That is wonderful. But yeah, we want to know. Us want to know. Because Christella is crying. Christella is like, it's just too funny for her. But yeah, girl, I was like, hold on. I was like, oh, and he said, so you kind of, this was like at the beginning of the relationship, when we be eating mayonnaise sandwiches and and drinking sugar water. And
$5 seemed like 5,000 at that time, didn't
like,
it?
oh, I was like, and
It was
what you
like
need
cuss
it for?
words. That's enough to break up with a man about. What? You want?
And he was like, so you kind of funny with money. And he had to loosen me up with that, He's like, hey, look, this is a give and take here.
Yeah, I'm kind of funny with money too. I'm like, I'll pray on it, I'll think about it, but sometimes when you're dealing with people that's been good to you, you got to do for them when they need it because they don't cry wolf all the time. Now, if you crying wolf every other week and every time you turn around and he got his hand out, it's something wrong with that picture.
Yeah, there's something wrong with your money management skills.
Yeah. If you asking me for money more than you can, do opposite way around, it's something going on there.
Either that or you need to get you a side job at Jersey Mike's.
I'll say that again.
I said it's either something wrong with your money management or you need to get you a side job at Jersey Mike's.
Okay.
You need to get you a hustle. You need to hustle up on some more money.
For sure.
If you're in a position where you're borrowing from your woman all the time. And some of the Facebook responses were, the same as Chicago's. Ricardo.
Yeah, he
Ricardo.
said he wouldn't feel right.
He said he and they all say when they say that they go, as a real man,
Mm-hmm.
as a real man, I wouldn't feel that doesn't feel good.
Right, and that's kind of key. A real man, because a real man would hurt his pride. It would hurt his ego. He would be very hesitant. You would definitely have to be the last alternative to turn to in order to ask for this money. You have tried everybody in every avenue that you know how to before you would want to go to your woman to say, hey, I need such and such and such. But everybody have different opinions. Maybe it's women out there that feel like that they should be the first person that they come to. They don't want them to go to anybody else. Come to me.
Yes.
And
I certainly don't want you to go to another woman for it.
Well, definitely not. Definitely not. So, I mean, like I said, you have to consider all things. So, I took that in consideration. I've been put in that position before, and I did. I gave the money up. So because, like I said, this person is always there for me and look out for me. So why wouldn't I in this particular situation?
Right.
But for somebody,
I said right.
But it's not a rule and it's not a habit. It's not a rule and it's definitely not a habit for me. Definitely not. I'm not really with that.
No, me either. Well, I don't have nobody to ask me for no money. I don't know, but don't ask me. Even if don't ask me. Jacqueline Enslow said, absolutely not. Marcia Hayden said, no. I mean, people are just sending all kinds of stuff. Karen Maddox said, nope.
I know somebody said hell to the no.
May he rest in peace. Ray Marine says, if it was the other way around, then I'm sure yes would be expected with no hesitation. However, since it's this way, No is the reply with no hesitation. Double standards and expectations. Um,
Sure.
so he's, what he's saying is that if a woman is asking her man to help hit her out with money, she expects that he's going to say yes.
And that's another
If
thing.
he has it. If he has it, he's going to try to get it for her, or he's going to give her what he has. And that as women, so is that true? As women, we expect men to give money to us or loan money to us if we need it?
I'll accept that double standard because it is a double standard. Just like men feel like it's okay for them to have 2 or 3 women and they expect for you to be loyal, faithful, and committed to them. Because if you did the same thing that they did, they would look at you and call you names and break up with you. But they'd expect you to forgive them and, hey, it was a mistake, and want to go on and want many, many more chances. So yeah, it's a double standard that I think I own that. I'll stand in my truth on that. It's a double standard. Okay, now what? It is, yeah, it is.
And that's just the way it is. And there
Yeah.
are double standards that happen on both sides. Just like how you said, a woman can't do what a man does without being called out of her name and shamed and disgraced.
Right.
And so you got to pay to play.
And we have to suck it up and swallow it up, or like I said, walk away. And so, the same thing here. If you feel like you with a woman and she don't want to give you her money, and you can't live with that, you can't deal with that, then you have to walk away too. Everybody gotta have choices to make.
Mm-hmm. They do. They most certainly do.
Yep.
And so from the ladies in the audience, was it a good experience, a bad experience? So have you loaned money or given money to a man that you're dating? We want to hear from you ladies and find out what your experience was, and see if we're the only ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, would they do it again if they did it? Did they have no problem doing it, or what? Because most of them saying they wouldn't do it.
Let me see. Donald Price said, "Hey, Miss Peggy, can I hold the 20?
Yeah.
Pop me a 20 right quick."
Yeah, I can. Don, I believe you I believe you good for it. Yeah, you can get a 20. No problem.
But you gotta pay it back by next Wednesday, Don.
Okay. Yep. You got Cash App?
Sinitra says, no, Mo, loaning a man, not loaning no man no money. She says, been there, done that. She could write a book about it.
What? That many times?
You gotta let us
she
know.
Said she been burnt. Her experience is she been burnt or what?
Well, I don't know. Whatever it is, she didn't like it. She says she's done it enough to know she doesn't want to do it anymore. So we have to find out what that is.
Yeah. Did
hey,
she not get her money back? Did he run off? Did he ghost her or what?
Did he spend the money on another woman? Did he have a drug problem? What was the problem? And what made you say, fool me once, but you're not going to do that again.
Shame on me, right?
Yes.
But another thing too, paying bills for men. That's like giving them money. If they say, "Oh, baby, can you get my phone bill this month, or can you do this month, or I'm short on my light bill," and you paying bills for somebody, you may not be putting their money directly in their hand, but you taking care of things with your debit card, credit card, or whatever the case may be. That's the same thing as giving a man money or taking care of him. So now you starting to set a trend or a pattern that I'm gonna be paying bills and I'm loaning you money every week and stuff like that. That's not a good fit for me. I'm just being honest. It's really not. I mean, because my mom, I know we all heard this saying, if I'm going to do bad, I can do bad all by myself. I don't need nobody to help me starve to death. So if you're going to be pulling money from what I need to take care of different things, to take care of you and whoever, deal breaker for me.
That's what Sanika said. That's a deal breaker. Now it's a deal breaker.
Well,
Yep. And Jane, to answer your question, yes, my love, I got your picture. It is a photo of young Aretha Franklin with young Sam Cooke. It is. I don't know why you sent it to me, but it was. It was cool. It was
Beautiful.
cool. I like it. Welcome to the fray. Um, Sabrina Thomas says no, no, 1,000 times no, 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 no.
I hear you, beautiful. I hear you, Queen.
Yeah,
Yes, glad to see you in the house tonight.
yeah.
And
Monique, you are always on time for us.
always right on
Hello, my
time,
love.
baby. Always on time, beautiful.
Welcome and congratulations on your fabulous event over the weekend. I know it was just a beautiful turnout. And there's our boy Leonard. Hey, that's my man right there. Leonard, what's going on, baby? He says there's nothing wrong with asking for money if you need it from a woman. He's saying nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, we ain't say nothing was wrong with it, but we just want to know if women is down for the. You
Yeah,
know,
but
that they
but Leonard, most of the men said no, that real men don't
don't
ask
ask.
women for money, don't ask to give, for them to be for it to be given to them, or they don't ask to borrow it. But he said, ain't nothing wrong with that. So,
But like I
I
said, you can ask if if you can get away with it, then that's cool. Some will,
guess
some
she'll do
won't.
it. She said, and Sabrina is like, hey, the man's role is as the provider. So don't ask Sabrina for no doggone money. How
Yep,
you
she
doing,
already said
Sabrina?
no, 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 no.
Hey, baby, how you doing? Yeah, it's nice to see you. I think maybe this is your first time joining us, so welcome to Raw Talk, and we invite you all to subscribe, like, follow, share, comment, everything on YouTube if you are watching from the YouTube site. Okay, so thank you so much. For girl, it's good to see you. I wanted to go stepping tonight, but they always do it on a Wednesday night when I'm doing my show. They don't know. They don't know. Hi, Gail. Hi, honey. Do you loan men money, Gail? Will you loan a man money that you are dating? Huh? Huh? Mm. Jane says she's never been asked.
Okay. Does she
That's
think she
good.
would? I mean, does it depend? What it really depend on for you?
Yeah, I don't. You let us know, Jane. Would you? Sabrina says she ain't never paid no bill for a man, so it's
You
not
sure about that,
happening.
girlfriend?
They are not with it. What? Yeah, it was said it was an old school picture of Sam Cooke and Aretha. If that's not what you meant to send me, then that's what I got. So we can talk about it later. But yeah, that's what it was. Oh, thank you, Sabrina. You are so
Thank
sweet.
you, beautiful. Thank you, Queen.
Yes, yes.
That's so sweet of her to say.
Jane says that money borrowing can ruin a friendship. And that's true. And it can ruin a friendship on both sides, whether it's between a man and a woman who are in a relationship with
Relationship.
one another, whatever it is, intimate relationship, basic friendship. And it happens between women too, because I have had it happen, and it's uncomfortable. Now, I have a girlfriend who will not loan you money. If you come to her and you say that you need some money, she says, I'm going to give you this. I'm giving you this. I'm not looking for it back. None of that kind
But
of
she
stuff. And then
knows
yeah.
that once you loan a person money, then they start acting funny. They act like you did them wrong, like you the worst person that ever walked the face of the earth, and they don't want to give it back, and they ducking and dodging you, and it becomes an issue and a problem. And that's why I don't ask my friends for money. I don't like borrowing money from nobody. I don't even like to ask a man that I'm dating for money. Listen, once we get together and we discuss what we need to discuss, and I let you know what I kind of expect you to do or not do, and we have some type of agreement, I'm good. I should not have to come to you and tap you on the shoulder and ask you for anything.
No,
I do
because you're
not
going to
like
be
doing
bringing it
that.
to me every week or every month or whatever. We're going to make an agreement. Well, in your
However,
case,
yes,
you make an agreement up front when you get in a relationship with somebody about how much money they're going to give you. so that
How they
there's
would like
no
to work that
it
out.
ain't
I
no
don't like asking.
surprise. It ain't no, I didn't know this is what I was gonna have to do or nothing. You get all of that straight
Up
from the
front,
beginning.
if
And
you
I think
good
most
with it.
people do. Most,
Yeah,
at some point you get to a point where you talk about money and how we're gonna do
do
things.
this. Because if you're in separate households and he's not taking care of everything, then like you say, okay, well that's fine. What we gonna do? How we gonna work that out?
Because
Yeah,
you
because
can't
like
come
I
over
said,
here for
they
free.
nothing that you can't, listen, everything is going up in the world, toilet paper going up,
If
water
it was
bill
going
going up, light
down.
bill going up, you
No,
gotta
if,
do a
if
lot of
everything
things.
in the world was going down, if they cut all of your bills in half tomorrow, and the principle is still the same.
Okay, well, like I said, we're not doing that because when you need
You gotta
certain
pay to
things and
play. You gotta pay to play.
you have your certain ways to let me know that desire certain things for me. You don't have you. It's no asking. We know what's up. We know what's time. We know what we need to do. So there's no you asking me for it. We gonna handle what need to be handled. So I feel the same way. Just like you don't have to ask me for that. We know when we need to take care of that. The same ESP that you have you expect me to know when you want certain things done. I expect you to know when I need certain things done too.
Right.
Yeah.
And if I'm a cheerful giver,
And I'm happy. Yes, that's right. Linda said, "What?
he said
Going
it's
up
going
for
up
us
on
too.
us too, man.
What's going up for him?"
He's talking about, but when you say, hey, light bill, is it, the cost of electricity or the cost of
Yeah,
rent
but you
or
got your own
mortgage?
over there. You taking care of
Yeah.
what you need to take care of, right? As a
Well, you're
man.
saying that you say that you're being affected by inflation. Leonard
Mhm.
says the men are being affected by the
Yes, of course
inflation
they are.
too.
We all are. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
What have you done for me, ladies?
Janet Jackson said it right.
I knew
What
somebody
have
was
you
gonna
done
say
for
that.
me,
I knew
baby?
somebody was gonna come up with that.
and so that's the double standard life that we live in,
Mm-hmm.
and it evolves. It evolves over time. It used to be, we stayed in the cave and took care of the children and kept the fire going. And he went out and fought King Kong and, killed a bear or a lion or whatever. And he brought home the meat. So now, it's a little bit more convenient, but the responsibility is the same. We're still looking for the same thing. And don't give me that crap about all the women who claim that they want to be independent. Independence is one thing. You can be independent at the Ritz-Carlton, but you still have to pay. You still have to pay. Let's see what Monique says. Money is the root of all evil. Ooh, I never ask to borrow a large amount of money unless it's a great need. Plus, my friends understand that it has to be a down and out situation. I mean, you have to be in dire straits. I get you. She says before she lends money out. But I don't lend. I just give it to them with the understanding of not expecting it back. And do you receive it back if they say, thank you so much, I appreciate you giving that to me, and so I'm going to give this back to you, so when the next person comes along, you're ready for that? But that's the right attitude. Don't lend it if you can't afford to not get it back.
That's the key. That's what they say. Never lend what you can't afford to give. I mean, if you can't afford to lose it, don't lend it. Give it with the expectations that you'll never get it back. And if you do, be surprised and thankful.
Yeah. And take it back. Sabrina says you can't just come over. That's right. And put your feet up next Netflix and chill, eat up my food and so on. Yes, you got to pay to play. It's something there's an investment on the part of the man, and most men know that. Sabrina says to Monique, it's the love of money that is the root of all evil. And I don't like to think about money as evil because you need it to, you know,
Live and survive.
to survive, right now. And there's always going to be something of value that you're going to need to survive. So it's not evil, but it can turn into an ugly, nasty thing when somebody tries to
Kind of
trick you
dealing
out
with
of
that
your
right
money.
now. I'm dealing with
Huh?
that greed demon. It's a greed demon. It's a greed
Yes.
monster out there. And they're
Yes.
in every family, and they out there, scouring the earth, and that type of thing. But that's who need to ask Wednesday's, topic.
Yeah, we are going to cover that, how people get brand new when there is a death or a loss in the family. They can really go left on you. And then that the evilness of the love of money
Fades away, honey.
rears its ugly head. So
There's no love.
mark your
There's no
calendar.
connection. No nothing. All this lost for that money. If that's got to
Yep.
be a separation point, then so be it. You go your way. I'm going to get what I need to get. Forget about you. You figure it out on your own.
Right.
Yep.
And that's terrible. Yeah, coveting money, not a good thing. So I don't know when girlfriend Peggy will be ready to broach that subject, but I think something across the board, just about everybody has experienced. And when there's a loss in the family, that people get real crazy, they get real greedy, they get completely out of hand. They'll get brand new on you. You'll be thinking,
Brand
is
new.
that
Showing you.
my brother?
Huh.
Is that my
Uh-uh.
auntie? You
Right.
know,
Right.
when he said money is always the topic in a relationship, then it's evil. You're right. You got to get that thing. Yeah, I knew what you meant, baby. Yeah, you got to get that thing straight from the very beginning. And that's
Like I
why
said.
it's important. Huh?
Yeah. You're right. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, that's why it's important to come into the relationship as much of 100% of a person as you can be. Not looking for somebody else to fill in the blank for you, or to prop you up, or that type of thing. Come in, on your own, able to sustain yourself, and not doing that 50-50 thing, or that type of thing. But
Right.
you come into the relationship ready to have a relationship, and not have money be the overwhelming
Factor.
issue. Yeah, the
Right. Because if
overwhelming
you were
factor.
doing and surviving and taking care and handling your bills and business before you met them, then you should be able to do it well after they long gone. So what
Yeah,
they do is an additional two, not nothing to take away from. But
right.
like I said, you can handle your own. You've been doing it. You can handle your own.
Yeah, and
But
I
like
would
I said,
hope that men who are in the dating field understand that it takes money to date. It takes
say that
money.
again. Repeat that,
It takes
girlfriend.
money. Men who are dating, you ready to get in the dating pool, you need to understand that takes money. Money to take somebody out, money to do nice things with them or for them, that sort of thing. Anytime you want to take on the joy of having a woman in your life, there's a financial investment that comes with it. Even if it's just as simple as having enough money to be able to take her out to nice places,
And if
you
you want to
know.
do other things, your pocket has to be wide enough to be able to do that.
Hmm.
Unless she's straight up telling you, hey, I'm 50-50. We're gonna do this thing straight down the middle, no matter what. I'm down for it. If that's how you roll, that's how you roll. That's cool.
Yeah.
But I don't
I
think
think
most
some
women roll
people,
that way.
yeah, I think some people do that so they don't feel like uh I have to do something, like, I'm handling this and you handling that, and it's even. Neither one owes the other one anything. You're not going to have somebody saying, well, I do all of this for you and I give you all of this, and what do
So
I
don't
get
get
in return?
uneven kilter, so they can keep
Yeah,
it kind of even. Yeah, I do
yeah,
just as much for you as you do for me financially and otherwise. But like I
yeah,
said, it's a give and take. Of course, love is reciprocated. It's reciprocal. You do things for me, and I may not give or do the same exact things you do for me. But like I said, I don't think when it comes to money, it should be that you give me 50, I'm gonna give you 50. You give me 100, I'm gonna give you 100. I pay for dinner this week, you pay for dinner next week. I mean, like I say, everybody got to work out those details.
yeah. And however you decide to do it in your relationship is cool, because you decide
Mhm.
the parameters and boundaries of your own relationship. But I think most women, at least women in our demographic, subscribe to the philosophy that men pay, and that a real man is not going to be asking you for no money. Leonard says it sounds like a one-sided thing almost.
No, yeah, it's not one sided at all. I'm sorry. This Jersey Mike sandwich cannot stay here sitting in front of me with all the smells and aroma and all this juice dripping.
And that's another thing about how good it smells. Let me tell you something. When I
Mm-mm.
bought my sandwich last week, I thought I was going to be good. I almost wrecked the car trying to eat the sandwich while I was driving, because it smells so good. I'm telling you, it's mad, stupid, crazy, how good that thing is and how good it smells. And I had lettuce. My bra, all of this was full of lettuce, everything
Listen,
on the way. I'm just,
my
I
girls
did not.
always got to get a little something, something in there. They always want to be fed.
That thing was so doggone good. I ate a quarter piece of it before I could even get home. But
Ooh.
really though, Jersey Mike's deserves your undivided attention.
Listen, I think we're gonna have to put Jersey Mike's under lock and key when they get delivered. Listen, don't touch my Jersey Mike's, okay? You can come for
Now,
me,
if
but
you don't
don't
want to
come for
get your
my
hand
Jersey
chopped
Mike's.
off,
You're gonna get your hands chopped off. Do not, do not.
do not
Uh,
do not
I may
play.
have to. Hmm?
Do not play.
Right? Don't
Don't
play.
don't play.
Don't
I
play.
had a teacher who used to say a word to the wise is sufficient.
Yes,
So I'm gonna let you know, and now you know. Stay, keep your hands off my Jersey Mikes.
that's
Sabrina
right.
says her first ex-husband told her when they started dating, to be sure to find someone who can help me. Other words, don't get with no broke Negroes. No broke Negroes, no broke jokers, no broke clowns. Just
Don't do
yeah,
it.
so that was his parting advice to you, Sabrina.
Well, they can not start. They can start off not being broke and being good, and then all of a sudden it's going. He gonna try one tomorrow. Oh yeah, please do,
Yes.
Leonard. Oh yeah, baby. I'm surprised we ain't put you on that already.
Yes. Oh, Leonard, go try one tomorrow.
Yes. Get everything you like, anything and everything you like from the toppings that they have. And let me tell you something. You can go to another particular place, and they got 3 times as many toppings to choose from, and they sandwiches still can't touch Jersey Mike sandwiches. Because they
Mm-mm.
have basic ingredients. You're going to pick from those 8 ingredients or whatever the number of ingredients that they have, the hot peppers and whatever else is in there for you. I don't even look at the other stuff because that's not
I
what I
don't
like.
either.
I like it Peggy's way, Jersey Mike's way. Yeah. And I can pick from what I want, and it's basic, but how I want it, and it's still top. It knock them out the box.
Not for real. Get the
Still knock
number
them out the box.
13, Leonard.
Try one tomorrow, and then let us know next week what you thought about it.
Exactly. Mhm. Jane says, I can't take care of a man because it will kill our intimacy. She done hit on something. She done struck a nerve. She says, I won't be able to respect him. Therefore, it will kill our relationship because I won't want him like that anymore. It just,
It's something about,
you know, the door,
for me,
the open.
yeah, and for me, that trigger is talking to me sideways. That's like it will turn me against you, coming out the mouth flip and with an attitude, and I don't even know why you got an attitude, and you just giving me attitude for no reason. Like, what's the problem? That you the same tongue can't talk to me bad and disgustingly, and then you think you're gonna lay down and do things with me. That's not gonna work. That's a straight turn off. It's gonna turn my stomach sour towards you. Period.
Yep. I just, I'm a dry up like the Sahara Desert. It's gonna be dry. It's gonna be locked up. It's gonna be like a bank vault down there because it's such a turn off. It's such a turn off.
Don, you might want to cover your ears if you're still out there listening.
Well, listen. I've been nice because I could have said something else. So I'm being nice. Don't expect that from me all the time. Sabrina says, oh, her mama used to say, romance without finance is a nuisance. You a nuisance. You a pain in the behind. You are trifling.
Trifling, good for nothing.
That.
I don't want no scrubs.
We don't want no scrubs. Scrub is man. No, we don't want you. Linda said he's gonna go. He's gonna go. That's good. Hi, Diva. Hi, Diva Pooh. Hi, Rhea. Schmooches, boo boo.
Here's my book in the mail. Is my book on the way? I want to know. I'm anxiously awaiting the book now. I'm ready to read it. I'm ready to get into the pages.
Yep. And then
she
we can do a review.
About it. She popped up.
Hey, Rhea. Do you when you were dating, did you ever loan or give a man money, child? And Linda said it goes both ways. A woman can't talk to him any kind of way either.
That's right. That's right. And that's mutual respect for each other. If you can't respect me outside of the bedroom, don't expect me to come inside of the bedroom.
At all.
It's
well, I might be in the bedroom, but you ain't gonna be in there.
Don't expect me to come inside the bedroom if you get my drift.
Right.
Okay. It's not happening. I'm turned off. And you're right. It works both ways because this is respect. That's disrespectful to me.
And I especially do not like it when women get loud and do all of that to a man in public.
Oh, that is so shameful.
It is so disrespectful.
So disrespectful.
Don't do it in public. Don't do it in front of your friends. Don't do it in front of no relatives. Don't do it in front of your children.
Check him in private. Go ride off in the car. Take him in the closet. Doing that in the mall. No, that is so wrong on every level.
On every level. She's saying your book is in the mail. That was mail. She said.
She said it was in the mail.
She said it's in. Well, I guess she's going to
mail. The mail. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but no, it is totally disrespectful. Let me tell you something. I was in the airport last week, and this sister hit this brother. They started fighting in the waiting area before you get on the plane. She was loud. She was ignorant. She was dressed stupid. Her eyelashes were bigger than her whole body. And I ain't got nothing against eyelashes. I wear them all. We sell them out of this house. My downstairs is full of eyelashes. I love, but listen, you look like a freaking idiot. And and he had to walk away. He ain't want to catch. He ain't in the airport trying to catch no charge.
Right.
And you she was putting all of their business out and talking trash. And it was terrible. And then people started saying, hey, I don't want to get on the plane with them. Because if that's how she's going to act, and then she starts to show out on the plane, they like, hey, we got somewhere to go. We ain't got time to turn around or stop at some other airport because you people don't know how to act. It was disgraceful. First of all, it was frightening. It's scary because you don't know what somebody
What it's gonna escalate
do.
to, right?
Right. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know what it's going to escalate to. And then it's ignorant and disrespectful. And then you know how you hear something it started behind me, and you be like, oh God, please don't let that be black people. Ah, it's black people. Damn.
Okay.
Can you just please not do that? Please. Sabrina
Wow.
says, I'm going to Jersey Mike's. I want the number 13. She's from New Jersey.
Okay. Yes, I'm a Jersey girl too. Asbury Park and Neptune, New Jersey, baby. 14 years there.
Yes. So
Yes.
she says she never had a Jersey Mike's, but she will ASAP. Her hometown is Atlantic City, home of the White House Sub Shop. The walls have autographed photos from Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., oh, the Rat Pack, to current entertainers. She said you can Google them. They're on Goldbelly. They are on Goldbelly. Well, baby, as a Jersey girl, I think Jersey Mike's will do you proud. You'll be happy and excited, and we can't wait to hear your follow-up report on how much you enjoyed the sandwich. So, get it. Send us a picture of you eating it, and we'll post it on the show.
Okay, everybody, right?
Yes. Now, Jane, see, I have that problem too. She says her grandson is a pimp. He's away at college, and when he asks, he knows that grandma got him. Well, baby, that's a whole different kind of thing.
That's a whole different category, baby. I understand them grandchildren. You got a special love for them grandchildren.
Yes, and a young man that's in college, that's doing something positive.
Yes.
Of course, you want to support him. You want to give to him and everything. And
but we talking about your man.
Yes.
We talking about your man.
Sabrina says she would definitely do that. Yeah, look, we already heard from Jane. We know that Jane ain't giving up no money to no man. He got to come with it. He got to come strong with it, And and is it important to you to make sure that you got somebody who can do that?
Girl, she talking about let's go. I got mine right here. I got my sandwich right here that I'm eating on. You want to do it back to back? I'm a girl. I'm watching my figure now. I can't do it 2 or 3 times a week, but yeah, we can go. I'll do that with you. We can definitely go.
We sure can. You can be on the show if you want to. You and Leonard both with your sandwich. But I'm telling you, baby, it is some kind of good for absolutely sure. Well, we want to thank everybody for being in the virtual building tonight with us. We love you so much and appreciate that you don't count it robbery to be with us every week for at least an hour on Wednesday nights at 9:00. God bless you in everything you do. Much thanks and big shout out to Don Price and much love for Jersey Mike's. We'll see you next Wednesday, 9 p.m. on Raw Talk Live.